keep him busy. I'm not talking to him.
No. How's it going, guys? We're at number 11. I just had this crazy thing hit me. So we're going to run this as long as I can until I have to run back to the restroom.
You telling me we're not in the restroom right now?
No, we're not.
We should just have you set up right in the bathroom. That way it's all convenient for you.
Oh my god, I don't know what this is. Anyway. Dude, no, I can't hold it. What's up, Hootie Hoo? Holy shit.
Hey, Hoot.
Oh, man. I guess Clinton's having trouble getting in.
It's that Kansas weather.
Get in here, who we can get in here. Get one, Hootie Hoo. Don't look, just buy one.
I can get them one real cheap.
Oh, I bet you can.
Yes. It'll be brand new. Missing it. No title. No keys.
You kind of need that to use it.
Oh, those are optional.
Oh, my.
You might not want to run a video tonight.
Oh, man. I'm going to try to run as much as I can. But, yeah, I'm just about healed up.
Cool.
Still sore as hell on my shoulder, though.
I think the
So
bump
twisted. And there he goes.
I think bumps and bruises takes longer to heal.
Okay, I think he's back.
He'll be gone in a minute.
What's up, Twisted?
Oh, well, I heard we both had fantastic days on the second. Well,
Huh?
I said I heard we both had wonderful days on, what was it, July 2nd?
Yeah, except for I didn't break nothing.
Yeah, you fared a lot better than I did.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, I was in the hospital for a full week.
Christ, they only kept me 5 hours. They couldn't kick me out fast enough.
Well, I managed to break my scapula, my humerus right above the elbow, 3 ribs, lacerated my eye, and a concussion. Yeah. Everyone's like, how the hell did you break your scapula? Like the hardest bone in the body to break.
I'm trying to figure out how I didn't break nothing.
So what happened with yours?
A lady came into my lane.
Fun stuff. Yours was a little more exciting than mine.
She came into my lane. Oh, Chris, we were probably going all about 20, 25 miles an hour. I think that's why I didn't break nothing.
Yeah, mine I blacked out due to heat exhaustion in the middle of a turn. So instead of going around a turn, I went down a 20-foot embankment. Bike landed like a foot away from me. Could have been a hell of a lot worse, but no road rash because there was no road, no skin damage really.
I think what happened with me is when the lady stopped, or when the lady came in front of me, I think I just grabbed a handful of front brake. I think I endoed and drove my shoulder into the back of her car.
Ugh.
And then to the ground, I think I slid maybe a foot or two. And it was enough that there's that. I mean, it actually, I don't know if you looked at any of the pictures from the wreck, but the helmet, actually, the helmet's still sitting right here. I actually got slide marks on the fucking visor.
Yeah, my visor was missing.
Oh, I'm impressed. This thing held up well. I mean,
yeah, mine did too. It protects my noggin pretty well. They thought initially I had a small brain bleed, but it turned out to be an artifact in the scan when they did it. They said that I was extremely lucky when it came to the helmet. It fared pretty well, actually. Like, if you looked at it, I don't think there was any, like... You couldn't visibly tell that there's any huge impact damage, you know?
it's Soviet Russia motorcycle crash.
Yeah.
That's so true.
Oh, my God. It's amazing.
You're more than welcome to join if you want. Send me a message. I'll let you in.
But, yeah. Oh, man, it was... I think I just cut someone off. Go ahead.
Oh, no, you're good, man.
Ah. So it was experience. I got life flighted out, so that was interesting. Got a nice. What's that?
I didn't get life flight.
Yeah, no, I did. Not something I'd recommend ever being in that situation.
The only difference though is by the time they got there, I was pretty much on. I was on my knees, had my helmet off. And
yeah, I was with it. I was conscious and awake, but my arm and shoulder were so jacked up, my ribs, like there was just no moving me at that point, especially where I was.
I was trying to get my phone to take pictures, and Christ, like 20 people jumped out of their cars, like, no, just stay there, lay down. I'm not fucking laying down.
I think I had a bunch of people take pictures. I'm trying to get with them now.
I didn't get to talk to any of them outside of that. Once the ambulance got there, it's like, you're going.
Well, I was with the group ride. People that are there managed to snag some pictures for me, so I'm hoping actually to get a video of all that going on. Because I mean, I want to share the experience with everyone. I mean, might as well. It's good therapy for me. Kind of see what happened. The people there were amazing on that group ride, though. I got lucky as shit, dude. You want luck here? Passerbys that stopped to help me. One was a nurse. One was a chief EMT. I mean, you just can't beat that.
All right, take care, Hootie Hoo.
Later, Hootie Hoo.
What you doing, Mike?
Oh, just listening to the wreck victims.
Shadowfoot in here, but his mic is muted. He must be at work.
You should see the other guy.
I'm here. I'm just not wanting to make noise.
Why?
I don't know. Well, we're all wreck victims here, I think. All right.
You didn't recently go down, though, did you?
Not recently, but I think we all have a wreck story to tell.
Yeah, mine wasn't much of a story, though.
Mine was.
Should have had your camera on.
Twisted got pretty fucked up.
Oh, dude. Like, I probably have to be on aspirin for the rest of my life because I tore the inner lining of an artery in my arm because of everything stretching out. I also managed to, I think it's a brachioplexus.
What the hell is that?
Brachial plexus. It's basically a cluster of nerves that runs throughout the whole arm. It's what helps you with movement, muscle function. It's like everything that communicates to the arm.
Yeah.
All right now. So up until recently, I wasn't even able to really move my fingers. I wasn't able to move any muscles. I'm slowly regaining that. They said it could take up to a year to be fully functional again.
Well, if it's any constellation, it took me about 2 weeks before I could actually do a fist again.
Oh, I could do a fist. And I actually got a little bit of grip now, so that's good. The problem now is after the elbow surgery that they had to do, after they put plates and screws, is trying to get everything straightened back out. That's a very painful feat right there.
Yep. God.
But the worst part of it, oh, the nerve damage, dude. If you've ever had nerve damage on this scale, like,
No,
I could deal with the broken bones. I could deal with the skin shit. I could deal with all that. But before they got me on medication to help control the nerve pain, I thought I was dying, like, every second. Like, I passed out from the pain. It was the most horrific thing in the world.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. Anyways. Nobody wants to hear about my shit.
Oh, that's the topic right now.
Oh, is it? Well, fuck.
What's up, Matt? I sent you a link through Skype. What's up, Soul Eater?
What up, soul?
And Cat decided to say hi right now.
Hello, cat. Mine will probably
It's
jump
you,
on
the
my lap
star.
at some point.
Yep, Kitty's a star. But yeah, actually, Shadowfoot being in here, like in the last hangout, I can't repay you enough for picking my ass up and picking up the bike after all that shit happened.
Yeah, it wasn't well. You know, the convention, I guess, wasn't that amazing at that one particular day, but
Sunday is the laziest day because that's when people normally start going home.
yeah, I noticed. But unfortunately, I didn't get to go to the rave. I missed a furry rave, so like one of the main reasons of going to the con at night is to the rave. But
Yeah.
But
I finally went out and pulled the cover off the bike today, first time in like 2.5 weeks.
Oh, yeah?
what did
I
the
bet.
adjuster guy say?
He told me there was about $300 shy of them totaling the bike.
Well, you got lucky. Mine got totaled out. Like, they took one day, I think, looking at it, like, yeah, your shit's totaled.
So is this a good thing in your book or a bad thing
Well, I mean, for me or him?
for him?
For me, I mean, if they was going total, there's not much I could have done about it, but they cut me a check to fix it, so I'm going to fix it. And we'll rebuild it, make it stronger. The guy kind of overestimated a little bit, but I'm not going to complain about that.
Well, you can always make it into a Street Fighter.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but honestly, that piece that's completely missing isn't that expensive. I found
No.
it. Crazy. I found one website where you get both the top piece and that lower piece that's all scratched to fuck now. My dad thinks I should fix it and sell it, and then buy something else with it with the money.
So your dad doesn't want you on a bike anymore?
He didn't say a bike. He's got this thing that if you wreck on it, that you just need to get rid of it. It's bad luck.
I see the challenge.
Yeah, you see
Okay.
like the integrity of it is compromised somewhere and it's not good anymore.
Yeah.
Hey, Dante, you mind if I recap for Soul what's going on? It's a bitch to type for me right now.
Okay, man.
All right, so basically what happened on July 2nd, I was on a group ride with a whole bunch of people. Great group of people, I have to say. If it wasn't for them acting as quickly as they did, it could have been a lot worse for me. after about 200 miles of riding and me not taking care of myself, not eating that day, not drinking anything really, going into a turn, because every other turn, I was watching the GoPro footage, every other turn I was doing fine, and then basically blacked out right in the middle of the turn, went straight. I was doing probably about 40-ish miles an hour, went off a 20-foot embankment. My arm, as my body was rolling, got stuck up under like a limb or a log, and body kept going, arm didn't. Pretty much fucked everything up. Broke my... Good.
Yeah, I can interject on that for a little because last year I did something somewhat similar to that. I tried to just run on basically a fucking little tea and a candy bar, and like 3 hours into the trip, I could feel it. I had to stop and break. And
yeah, I wish I had done the same.
I know the feeling you're talking about. I just stopped before I blacked out.
Yeah, unfortunately, it just hit me so quick. I didn't even have a chance to feel anything, I guess.
Yeah, I've had that once before, to where I got like so dehydrated that I just. Or matter of fact, what happened to me is like when I took a drink of water, I just passed out.
Oh wow!
Because the water just it put me into shock, basically.
Right.
But yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. Just wanted to.
No, that's fine. So, essentially, as I'm watching, it looks like for some reason YouTube is still trying to load up as I'm watching. Anyways, so arm got stuck, body kept going, arm didn't. It stretched everything out, broke my bone right above my elbow joint, broke my scapula, which for those who don't know is the shoulder blade, one of the hardest bones in the body to break. It surprised everyone. Go big or go home, they say. Managed to break some ribs. My visor got ripped off my helmet, so something ended up hitting my glasses. My glasses ended up lacerating my eye and my eyelid. I needed stitches in my eyelid, not my eye, thankfully. That's pretty much healed up. Had to go in for surgery, but the kicker is when I went to the hospital after they dragged me up and everybody had to listen to my screams of agony as I got dragged up this embankment and got life flighted out, they couldn't get a surgeon in to work on all this shit until Wednesday. So this all happened on a Sunday. So I was sitting in... Yeah, so I'm sitting in a hospital, like, just in excruciating pain until Wednesday when they finally operated, which is amazing. I have 35 stitches now. They did a fantastic job. I'm very pleased with it. But it's a bitch. So they told me the longest part of the recovery is going to be the nerve damage because nerves, unfortunately, regenerate at a very, very slow rate. Bones will be healed in 6 to 8 weeks, so I'll be good there. But getting full function in my hand and feeling, because right now there's still parts of my upper arm where I can't feel anything at all. So they said it could take a year, could take longer. If it becomes an issue, it may be something I may need surgery for to repair that. So
I still have numbness in the tip of some of my fingers.
It's a bitch. Sucks.
Feeling and limbs are optional.
Right.
I'm being serious. I don't have 92% feeling in my left leg.
Well, I suppose if you smack that leg on a coffee table or something like that, you're thankful for it.
Yes, you are. I mean, I can literally put a needle into my leg and not feel anything.
That is crazy.
Well, Mike was in a pretty bad wreck too. Not motorcycle related, but he was in a pretty bad wreck too.
Well, it's a compact car. It might as well have been. After I got done with it, parts were all everywhere, you know?
Is it streamed down? Because I'm trying to watch this on YouTube right now, and it's
still up on my side.
Wow, that's weird. On my side, it's not even loading up at all on YouTube. I'm not seeing any comments in the live chat or nothing.
Refresh the page.
Yeah, I did.
That's odd.
It is indeed.
But yeah, my wreck wasn't quite as epic as
there we go.
as yours, Twisted, and I think Shadows was at a pretty pretty rough one too.
Yeah, I couldn't use my hand for a while. It's like you can break your arm and shoulder and everything else, but yeah, you got kind of lucky. You didn't have any gloves on either.
I know. Believe me, I got the knuckles to prove it.
Yeah, I was lucky. I decided to go full gear that day. I am thankful for it, to be quite honest.
The funny thing is, this was the hand I'm pretty sure that hit the SUV, and there's no fucking. Because, like I said, this shoulder.
Yeah, but now you don't get to be bionic like me.
It's not fun being bionic.
Well, I mean, you know when it's going to rain before anybody else from the excruciating pain I've heard. So I got that to look forward to. Although, if I'd play volleyball and managed to master being left-handed, I'm sure I would destroy the volleyball all the time.
Going through metal detectors is fun.
It doesn't pride me to say that now both of my hands have nerve damage. Yay!
It's like doing to stranger every time.
I know, right? I mean, it was weird when I've always been left-handed. So the first hand I injured, of course, was my left hand. So I became more skilled being right-handed.
Proper-handed, got it. And then you broke your proper hand.
Yeah, whenever I got into my motorcycle wreck, and I was like, okay, back to left hand.
Well, I'm ambidextrous, but I primarily right hand with writing. I can write in my left hand, but it's like hieroglyphics.
Yeah,
and for like the first 3 or 4 days after, like I couldn't get my hand like more than like that. It was fucking swollen, and it was a mess. And it was funny too because like when they took me in the ambulance, they had like 7 IVs in me. I still have a little bit from the fucking IVs. They had like 7 IVs in me. Took like 20 X-rays, ran me through the CT scanner. I mean, they did all this shit, and then after they came back negative, they couldn't get me out of there fast enough. Like, oh, you're not fucking broke.
They wanted to hold my ass there for another week, I think.
They're like, oh, you're not broke. Get out of here.
We're going to punish you with hospital food.
Oh, my God, the hospital food. Oh, that is some terrible, terrible shit.
I'm sure that you'd kick yourself for knowing this information now, but did you know that almost any pizza delivery service will deliver straight to your room?
Oh, I found that out back in 95.
Oh, you see, I had people that would bring me some food every once in a while, so I got the good stuff.
Yeah, they'll deliver to the hospital as long as you give them the room number.
I did that with my roommate, whenever I had my hip put in, and the nurse is like, "You can't do that." It's like, "Oh, yes, we can."
Got money, we'll deliver.
I will say this. Go ahead. Sorry.
We had late night pizza parties for like a week.
No, I was going to say I was put up at Hershey Medical Center.
Yeah.
What time was your wreck?
What's that?
What time was your wreck?
Around noon, just before 1.
Oh my God, dude! Same time.
Oh my God! We both wrecked around the same time. That's fantastic. Go figure.
You wrecked on the same day?
Yeah.
Yes, same time.
July 2nd. Yep. That is insane, dude. I actually heard somebody else wreck that day too, but they did not make it, unfortunately. So
yeah, they didn't.
Yeah. What I was gonna say is I ended up at Hershey Medical Center. Fantastic place. The food, of course, sucks while you're there for the most part, but the staff, minus the doctors coming in at like 4 o'clock in the freaking morning every day to wake your ass up, asking how you feel after they manipulate your broken body parts. The nurses, for the most part, were good looking. But they were the nicest and like genuinely friendliest people I have ever had the pleasure of like having care for me while being in a hospital.
I can't say the same for Mercy. They were kind of prickish and that's like I was looking to see if I made the news because I pretty much stopped traffic.
I was wondering if I did because I got life flighted out. I figured that might be some big news there.
I didn't make news because there was like 3 other wrecks that day, and I was the one that lived.
I wouldn't even know the first place to look to see if I made the news on that.
But Jesus,
I made the news on the first time I wrecked. I got life flighted, but I was in a little Dodge Neon, and it was Dodge Neon versus like an F-250.
monster truck.
Yeah, and the F-250 was going like 75 when I was trying to cross traffic. So yeah,
Mine was really similar. I had the Mercury Lynx against F-350.
350.
see the thing is the 250 was perfectly fine, still drivable. The little Neon, no.
Well, yeah, because that F-250 has a full frame.
But
Yeah.
I totaled his bumper out. That's the only thing got totaled.
yeah, if if I was wearing my seatbelt, I would have been dead because the seat was not even mounted anymore after the wreck.
There was a guy I used to work with. This lady in this Land Rover totally blew a red light, T-boned his car. He had his seatbelt on. He broke through the seatbelt, was in the passenger seat of his car when this all came to stop. And the back glass of the car popped out, bounced off the trunk lid, hit the ground and shattered.
Damn.
And yeah, when the cop showed up, dude was in the passenger. The guy in the passenger seat out cold. And the cop was trying to figure out, like, did the driver fucking run? When he finally came to, he goes, "No, dude, I was driving." He's like,
I was going to say, that'd be the perfect way to get away with the crime. Like, if you're in an accident, it's your fault, you get knocked into the passenger seat. Like, that's a car bro right there.
I mean, but I'm serious. I mean, he got T-boned so hard that he got knocked into the passenger seat, broke the fucking seatbelt.
That is ridiculous.
And when the cop realized that's what happened, he looked at the lady in the Land Rover that totally blew the light going, "Oh, you're going to jail." And then, what was it? He shows up like, what is it? Like 4 or 5 hours later from work. On midnight shift, he shows up from work. Someone brought him in. He comes walking in through the door. I said, "What the fuck are you doing here?" "Oh God, I can't miss the paycheck." I said, "Dude, you're fucked up."
And your shit's broke.
I said, I went and grabbed a shop for him, and he comes out. He goes, "Get your ass home. I'll fucking pay you for the next couple weeks. Go fucking home."
That's dedication, though, man.
But
To the pay.
I mean, I give him credit. I mean, he's still under his probationary period, but like you say, he goes, "Dude, the lady just T-boned you enough to knock you into the passenger seat of the car. I'm not going to fire you over that." But yeah, I forget. He had one of the guys take him home. Yeah, he's like, "Dude, I admire your dedication, but I ain't going to fire you over that."
Jesus.
Dude was all busted up.
Oh, you probably got lucky. Now, I'm going to ask you this, Dante. When you had your accident Sunday, did you get ticketed?
That's a gray area right now because the cop came. I didn't get to see the cop until they finally took me into the holding area in the emergency room. In the emergency, and he comes. He goes through the whole scenario, this and that, and he goes, well, here comes the bad news. I got to ticket someone. I'm going to go ahead and ticket you. I said, for what? He goes, well, the state police handbook codes. I said, yeah, I know. I've read the state police handbook. And if I would have hit her square in the ass, I wouldn't have said a word. But I said, she came over into my lane. You can clearly see the left rear corner of her bumper, the only marks that are on her car from coming over into my wheel. And when we all came to complete stop, her right rear wheel was not fully in the lane.
I got two tickets.
I told him, I said, I wasn't out cold. Well, he told me he was going to mail them.
Oh, jeez.
This is 3 weeks ago. Nothing showed up.
Yeah, no, I got two like immediately. Like they did not waste any time mailing those fucking tickets off. One was for driving off the road. Yeah. So no points for that one, and then speeds in excess of what was safe or some shit like that, which the officer witnessed nothing. But I ended up getting the ticket, which was 2 points on the license. But it would have been more of a headache to fight it than to just take the damn points and go.
Well, anyway, nothing showed up. My insurance company can't even get a copy of the accident report. So I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't know if the cop just ain't found shit or because it happened in Pennsylvania, no fault state.
He has to file something.
Well, he must not have filed nothing yet. Because the insurance company called me yesterday and asked me if I got a copy of the accident report. I said, I ain't got nothing. And I told her the same thing that Monday when I called him. Told her the same thing that the cop told me, that they was going to mail me a ticket. She goes, they didn't give it to you there? I said, no. She goes, I've never heard of that. I said, yeah, neither have I.
Welcome to Pennsylvania.
Well, I know it don't take this long for shit to come in the mail.
No.
So I don't know if he's just not going to file it or what.
Oh, he's trying to bury it. He screwed up and he knows it, and he's trying to bury it.
Well, I think what it all comes down to is the girl that was driving. It was a mother and a daughter. The daughter was driving. And I'm pretty sure the daughter was still on a permit. So I think what the cop probably did was he doesn't want to go ahead and ruin a permit's driving record. And then when he seen that, he told me, so I'm going to mail you a ticket when you get it contested. I said, there's nothing to contest. I said, if I would have got to take pictures, you could see what happened. I said, for Christ's sakes, all the damage is on the right side of my bike. I said, I don't know. All right, man.
Yep, y'all take it easy. It's good chatting.
Take it easy, Twisted. Take
See
a
it
rest.
twisted.
Well, if you're still waiting for your bike to get up and running, you can borrow one of mine.
You say buy one of your.
I can borrow it. If you need to borrow it for a while, I can take it down on Saturday.
Oh, dude, it's fine. I'm not even ready to jump back on yet.
Just put a piece of water pipe across for the handlebars and use hand signals for the brake turns. You're fine.
I'm not ready to jump back on yet. I'm still, my shoulder still isn't quite right. It's not bothering me right now. I think I might have blown some cartilage out or something. I don't know.
and people keep going away.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that's all about.
It's like, it's not interesting anymore, and they start dropping out.
Oh, it is interesting.
What's up, Matt? You've been there quiet the whole time.
I'm just sitting here wondering why you guys crash wrong.
Well, see, I think he's kind of worried that parts of his motorcycle is going to start disappearing in the middle of the night.
I've got one eye pointing outside.
He's too far away for me to even attempt it.
Not for me. I'll travel.
Came the Doberman to it, right?
It's the wrong. This is black. It's the wrong color.
Spray paint will take care of that. I'll leave you a message behind. Thank you for the parts. The donation to the Dante Fox Fund.
Actually,
Oh, a red one. Go ahead.
all I really need is that piece is missing. Handlebar. The one turn signal is missing, and I could ride it. I mean, yeah, the lower fairings, pretty scratched up, but it's not.
It's a KLR.
And I noticed today when I don't started that my brake lever is kind of bent up. My rear brake lever is bent up.
I think we all own KLRs in this group, right?
No, Clinton doesn't.
He's overpowered again.
What's he ride?
He's got a Vulcan 1500.
We all feel bad for him.
I don't know what he's doing right now. He's being quiet too.
There we go.
That
should be better.
He's looking for the Jergens.
Does that sound better?
Yeah.
That way I'm not back feeding into you.
Oh, you're fine.
Oh,
It's upside
what
down.
that happened?
Yeah, I know. That's funny, man. I can't believe Twisted crashed the same time I did.
You're dangerous to know. I don't know if I want to get in with all these KLRs.
I mean, my KLR has been wrecked going on twice now, and I just got it pieced back together so that way it somewhat runs.
Yeah, but Twisted don't own a KLR. He had a ZX-10R.
Ooh.
That's what they just totaled. A brand new ZX-10R. I think he might have made like 2 payments on it.
Oh, jeez.
I'm about ready to trade out my 500 for a GX 6R. I think that's what it's actually called.
That's a regular 600. It'd be a 636 if it was a 6R.
No, it says right on it 6R.
It says 600R. I've seen the pictures. It says 600R.
Yeah, it's a 600R, but it's past 1990. So it's supposed to be a GX 600R. The 91. This is confusing. You got what it's supposed to be called, and then what it was marketed as.
If it was a 636, it'd be a ZX6R. The straight 600s were called 600Rs.
ZX 600R. Does that sound right?
I've shoot the moon. I said hello to Reeds.
I type in when I type in ZX600R, that's what pops up, which looks identical to it. Color,
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, but it's not ZX6R.
Yeah.
There is a difference because the Friday he had a ZX6R. It's a 66. Oh, I'm sorry, you wasn't there. I'm talking to the wrong. Never mind. I thought you was at the Morgantown meetup.
No, I was thinking about it. But here I am trading my 250 for a 600, so that's definitely something.
What? That's definitely something, but like I said, that's gonna be an inline four, and that's gonna be 4 carbs.
Yeah, just like my 500.
That should still be a good win.
Now that's a crotch, right? A crotch rocket?
Yeah.
Okay.
My dog's knocking me over stuff with his cone head.
Oh, he's got the cone of shame.
Yeah, he keeps eating himself, and I was like, cone.
Mm.
Now he's taking advantage of his newfound conage and goes around and like run up to me and jab me right in the thigh with this cone.
Newfound. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not ready to hop back on yet.
Think you may have just stretched a tendon or something?
I don't know.
Yeah, I kind of popped back on within a couple weeks of wrecking one of mine. Just rotated to another one.
Yeah, that's why you need 2 or 3.
Well, this is only coming up on the 3rd week, so. I gotta get the check in the bank, and then I can start getting parts.
Parts are parts. It's like chicken nuggets.
I do think I'm gonna put it in the bank, in another bank by itself. That way, other stuff won't eat it up.
Yeah. Oh, let you guys know. On eBay, I found a person that they have a 3-year warranty on motorcycle batteries.
Really?
And a 4-year warranty on their Banshee brand.
I'm thinking about just making a capacitor battery. Small enough to hold it in there. Because I have a capacitor battery in my truck, and it works really, really good. But I'm just tired of replacing motorcycle batteries. I'm tired of cleaning carburetors.
Yeah, the batteries are junk. The batteries, most batteries are junk. This is a AGM, but it comes with an excellent warranty, so that's all I care about.
Oh, Dante, I sent you a link for levers last night.
Yeah, I see this. I woke up this morning. I looked, and there's also another set of levers I found that were adjustable.
That's yeah.
That What was that, Mike?
Those were stock. They were just black.
Yeah. I went out today and did a little video kind of assessing more. And I finally realized why he listed the clutch case or clutch cover, because there is some scraping on it. But the scraping's from the brake pedal or the rear brake lever digging. I started up and let it run and warm up, and nothing leaks. So,
Well, that's good.
Well, it's not serious.
So I went out and it fired up like it ain't been sitting there 2 weeks. So
It's a KLR. Give it a little choke if needed, and start it right up.
I don't think I needed to, but I gave it anyway.
See, all of you have these KLRs that are like so easy to start. No, I go to war with mine when I try to start it.
What type of plug?
Plug.
Yeah, plug makes a difference.
I got Idiom NGK plug.
No, did you put iridium in it? If you put iridium, it make a difference.
Yeah, that's why I got an Iridium NJK.
Okay.
You got the same one I bought. I bought an NGK Iridium 3.
It's supposed to help start them.
Plug was like $10 or something like that. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
You go get a plug for a car, and it's like, oh, $5, and it's like, oh, this one's
Unless you buy the Bosch Triple Platinums.
I paid like $2 for my spark plug for the goat. The hell? Well, I must be doing something wrong.
I had a 200X that was hard to start. I put one of those plugs in it, and it made a big difference in starting it. It was hard to start.
You still haven't gotten yours to start off regular battery?
nah, not really. I mean, it kind of starts, but I bought since last we talked on that particular subject. I bought a battery, and it was just kind of sitting on my desk. And I did a little YouTube video on how to put acid in a battery, which is pretty simple. But it kind of stayed on my desk for like a couple weeks after that, because I started using it for like small projects and kind of like, oh, I need to power this. So yeah, it basically stayed on my desk for a while, and I just put it in the bike like yesterday.
Why didn't you buy a gel battery?
I have a bunch of acid laying around.
So you do acid?
Yeah, but seriously, gel cell. What's in mind? I mean, you don't got to worry about the acid running out if you lay it over. Or...
I mean, it's not like the end of the world if the acid pours out. You know, stuff's pretty. I mean, people are like, "Oh, battery acid." It's like, no, that stuff isn't really that concentrated.
No, it's not concentrated, but still, I mean, you lose enough, you got to pull it out. You got to maintenance the shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I bought a gel cell for mine, and I'm glad I did.
I've not even looked at mine. It starts good every time. I don't even know what's in it.
I still get the new battery.
After tonight, there won't be nothing in it.
I mean, one of the things I did when I had mine tore apart was the battery tender, which probably doesn't need the battery tender, but it's on there.
Yeah, Shadowfoot, I picked up a HD Power Star on eBay. Okay? That's
Okay.
what I purchased. And it was $55.88.
Yeah, it's I paid less for mine, but you know, then again, it was without acid. So.
but that's the one with the 3-year warranty. And then if you buy from them and the Banshee one, it's a 4-year warranty. On the 4th year, they prorate at 50%.
Oh, I can tell you about how those warranties work and that prorate works. I bought tires years ago that had a, what was it, like a 20,000 mile tread life warranty. And like, what was it? I had like 10,000 miles on them. And both tires through the belts. Freaking Yokohamas. I took it back to the place I bought them. Showed the paper, said, these tires got 10,000 miles on them. They both through the belts. Well, we don't sell that tire anymore. I said, that's not my problem. Well, we'll have to prorate them. I said, no, you're going to straight out swap me a set of tires. Well, we don't sell those anymore. I said, I don't care. Long story short, I fought them for 3 hours and ended up having to pay for nurse. Had to end up pay for 2 more tires in order to get the front tires replaced. Yeah, believe me, they'll weasel their way out of those warranties.
Yep, so you take them to small claims court, you sell, and you make them more honor it. Small claims would have worked. Got some of your money back.
I don't have the time to play with small claims court or the money.
Yeah, I understand.
They don't give a shit.
Yeah, well, that's it. Nobody fights it. They just get more money.
I told you I stood there for 3 hours.
Yeah, I know.
All I could do is left the car, then they would have went ahead and had it towed, and I would have had to pay to get it towed out.
Well, I understand. They had you over a barrel.
I mean, it'd be like the same thing with my bike. If I would have went and got it that night, I probably would have had a $500 freaking tow bill for storage because you didn't get out that night, but it's still $250.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's where they make.
I mean, they'll screw you.
Oh yeah, they do.
I mean, very well. If I would have left it up there and let the insurance company deal with it, they probably would have towed it just because the tow bill was so damn high.
Oh yeah.
I assume that the insurance adjuster comped you for your tow as well.
Yeah, he did.
Cool. Good thing that we didn't let it sit overnight, because he would have totaled your bike.
I guarantee you would have. Because I guess he said as it said, it was $300 shy of being totaled.
And the sad thing is, if they had totaled it, you wouldn't got what you wanted out of it.
Well, the adjuster told me how they rate that. And honestly, no, they would have gave me more or less what I paid for it last year. Because the bike still books for what I paid for it. She told me what they based it on. And she said that, we go off of this. And I went and looked it up, and I was like, oh, that's exactly what I paid for it last year. What I paid for it. I would have literally given the money back out of it. But they don't know that.
No.
I was looking at bikes online yesterday, and one of the local shops has got a red one, 2009. It caught my eye, and I thought about you when I saw it because it's red. Looks like, the pictures, of course, you can't tell a lot by pictures, but looks like a sharp bike.
Well, the new ones, they brought back the red, but it's like a crimson red. It's like a dark crimson.
What do you think about the camos?
I don't like them.
They look good from a distance, but when you get up close, they don't look that great.
Yeah.
They look like kindergartner drew them.
Like I said, from a distance, they look good. The digital camo. but when you get close enough to them, it looks like a shiny paper.
And my only concern is it wouldn't be visible at night. It would blend into the shadows and that nobody'd see you.
That's exactly what I started to say. I want to be seen. I don't want to hide.
Yeah.
The whole bike ain't digital camera though.
Yeah, but I can just see the officer writing his little memoir in there, and he's like, "Yep, bike was camouflaged. Driver didn't see it."
Oh, dude, my bike was bright fucking red, and I was wearing a blue T-shirt, and he couldn't see me. It doesn't matter anyway.
Well, red's one of the colors that drivers don't see.
Yeah, but yet police lights are what? Blue and red.
Exactly. That's why my SUV, I drive around all day long with my headlights on.
I mean, Christ, as a matter of fact, that day I was riding with my high beams on that day. And I've had people, I don't know how many people sit there with just running my low beam flash their lights at me to get me to dim my headlights. I was running with full headlights on that day when it happened.
I need to put LEDs on your helmet. If I would have had the wiring harness in my KLR, and I had the bright blue LEDs, chances are I wouldn't have got hit. They probably would have been like, "Oh, is that a cop?" And then just ignorance would have taken over.
Was it at night, Shadowfoot, when you got hit?
Yeah, it was dusk night. It
Oh,
was,
okay.
It was getting into the darkness time. Camera actually usually shows a lot more light than it was, but
Yeah.
it's kind of a good thing.
Yeah, but see, I can't have any blue lights facing up.
Is that something in your law? Because my law, I can do it as long as it's not strobing or flashing in any way.
Can you have white there, Dante? Or yellow?
I'm sure you can have white and yellow.
I know in Tennessee you can't blue, red, anything.
I mean, me and State Highway Patrolman got into an argument about it, and he was a sergeant, and he kept saying that you can't have blue lights on your vehicle, and I said, "Well, it's not on my vehicle; it's on my helmet." And we got into another argument saying that he says, "Well, a helmet's part of the vehicle." And it's like, what do you call motorcyclists that don't wear helmets? It basically came down to the logistics of the law. Basically says nothing about lights on a helmet at all, period.
Yeah, in the United States, if it doesn't state anything, it's legal.
What do you call motorcyclists without a helmet? Call it convertible.
Probably have laughed if you said that.
Now, see, you can't have anything blue or red in California. They don't allow it.
So you can't have underlights that are blue or red?
No, they'll write you in a heartbeat in California. Truck drivers had those blue lights to take the glare off their windshield at night, and those were illegal in California. They wrote tickets for those.
That's why you get RGB LED and you just change the color real quick by pushing a button.
Yeah. But yeah, they were really particular what they wrote.
Oh, shoot.
But I do have the modulators. I got the tail light and I got the headlight, and I'm real happy with those. Matter of fact, people slow down thinking I'm pulling them over because it flickers my headlight.
You let the wrong cops see that, they'll nail you for impersonating an officer.
No. It's not illegal. It's 50 state legal.
You come through my state.
They, hey, he write me, he'd be wrong because the federal government said they were legal.
You
I
don't
just can't run them.
care.
They,
I'm telling you, he's not going to care. He's going to say you're out of state. You're not going to want to come back and fight him.
yeah.
I'm telling you, that's how that works.
Yeah, well, it's federal statute. So.
Dude, I just had a state cop tell me he was going to cite me when a lady clearly came into my lane.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I had one of those too, where they talked to the crazy woman behind me before they talked to me, and I have witnesses too. And he charged me. And then in Denver, if you fight the ticket, they add charges to you afterwards too. So they added another charge to me, and were ticketing me for 2 times because I was fighting them in court. I got an attorney. And when they went to court, we were in court, and the judge says, "Well, what are you charging this guy with?" And my attorney stood up and says, "Well, if they don't know, I suggest you throw it out." And he says, "Yeah, I'll throw it out." So we threw it out. Then they went on the original charge, and the cop went through his spiel, and my attorney stood up and says, "You haven't proved he's done anything wrong." Well, I think we can proceed by court case so. And the stuff coming out of that prosecutor blew my attorney away. He had the shocked look. It took him a minute to get composure. He says, "I don't know of any such case. I suggest we throw it out." And the judge says, "I don't know of any such case either." And he threw it all out. I walked out of there with nothing. But yeah, they talked to the loud and proud person first, and that's what got me charged.
Like whenever I got my speeding ticket in Indiana, the only thing that was correct on the freaking ticket was the speed I was traveling, and I was riding a KLR. I mean, a Kawasaki. Everything else wrong. But yet, I went ahead and paid it because it would cost me more to go fight it in Indiana than it would just to pay it.
That's what they're banking on. That's what they bank on with truck drivers, that we won't fight it, so they'll write us anything, and then we won't fight it. That's why the drivers came up with the prepaid legal, so that the attorney would show up and it cost them more to get thrown out. So if you had that prepaid legal card in your wallet, they didn't want to write you so much because you were coming to court to fight it. Yeah, paid that for a lot of years. It was worth it at the time.
Apparently, I'm egocentric.
But
Just to stop and make everything clear, I acknowledged Reed's bud, and he didn't say a word, right?
I seen you typing.
Well, no, he came in to Hangout.
Yeah, I seen it. I seen it.
He came in. I welcomed him. Don't know why he left, but apparently Shoot the Moon thinks I'm egocentric. And whatever, just wanted to throw it out there so everyone knows.
It's not you. They got their marching orders.
I don't really care, but
Yeah, you should have got that recorded on camera. You would have been up with 2,000 subscribers where I'm at.
I'm not surprised though.
Yeah, I still don't get it. I haven't put out a video in like a couple weeks, and still 2,000 subscribers. Not losing them either.
They're waiting for the next one.
It's like, oh boy, it's like people watching NASCAR. So, you know, half the people watching NASCAR is just there for the wrecks.
Watch the Rex, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm interested in the left turns.
Yeah, me too.
Every now and then you get a right turn, you know what I mean? Right into the wall.
Well, I'm interested in left turns in front of me where they turn left. Oh, I didn't see it.
Or merge left.
Uh-huh. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, we didn't see him. He wasn't there.
Doesn't matter.
That's why we wear bright yellow. I want to be seen.
Now, I've really considered ordering a high-vis jacket.
Yeah.
They still,
Because we're in a college town where I'm at. Those college, they're more interested in their cell phones and their texting and teeny bopper stuff than anything else.
Dante, you need to buy this helmet. I sent you a link in Hangouts.
yeah, I see it. I'm not buying the next one till next spring. Because if I buy it now, it's just gonna sit there.
Might be cheaper then. That's one I'm probably going to end up getting next.
Yeah, when they do the closeouts and they come out with the new models, you can get a good deal.
Yeah, I'm going to get. I'm going to paint mine blue almost immediately.
Oh, no, really?
Oh, you asked me last week what kind of helmet I had, and I never did answer you. It's a fly racing. It's a tracker or something like that.
Is it a modular or is it a?
No, it's a dual sport helmet.
Okay, it's the same thing as this AFX though.
So one that has a removable chin bar?
No.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, but see, the problem is Shadow is they're probably not going to have the size.
I don't know. I hear that helmet gets pretty big.
Believe me, I've seen I've looked at my fair share of helmets, and it's rare for them to go up to 3X. I think AFX does make a model that goes up to 3X. I forget what it's called. I don't think that's it. But no, I'm going to finish out the season with the LS2 when I get the bike back together.
The AFX Hero. Wow, wonder if they designed the entire helmet off of that. You think the design was inspired originally on the AFX helmets from games?
What do you mean?
If you look at the AFX Hero, it basically looks like a Halo helmet.
Oh, I'm sure it's inspired from Halo.
when I went over to Anthracon, there was someone dressed up as a Spartan.
I seen the videos.
Yeah, it's like wow, and he had like this voice modulator and everything else, and I was like,
Yeah.
okay, that's awesome. I know I'm
Yeah,
going.
I've seen him before.
Yeah,
A buddy of mine actually has a Master Chief, or actually has a Master Chief Halo armor. He made I think like a Gen 3, and then he made one from Halo Reach, and then he kind of got out of it. He doesn't make Halo armor anymore. He did all of his out of fiberglass.
yeah, I'm probably gonna do mine out 3D print and then cast into metal.
Dude, fiberglass is heavy and hot enough.
Yeah, but aluminum's pretty light and does the entire heat transfer thing, so cool you off.
Yeah, that's if he was actually wearing it flush to your skin, but you're gonna be wearing underneath the.
Probably have Under Armour there for sure, but
Yeah, there we go. I need a Kiln helmet, $549.
Oh, geez, I can't believe that helmet's so expensive.
yeah,
That's almost.
I didn't actually anticipate Dante for being as tall as he was when I met him, like the very first time. I get to see Dante for the very first time in person, and it's like I walk up and it's kind of like he's a jolly green giant, isn't he? Stands up and he could reach up and touch the hospital ceiling if he wanted to. What are you like?
Yeah, dude. The hero helmet, if you got a smoked visor for it, or like a gold one. Yeah, people would think you got a Master Chief helmet.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do with the first AFX I was going to do. I was going to paint it blue because they're blue Spartans.
Yeah, but you're losing the detail.
The detail?
You lose that detail in the helmet though.
How would painting it lose the detail?
You got all those little graphics on it.
Oh, I can just paint those back on. I mean, they're like structurally, it's just painted on.
Yeah, I know.
But I'm not the first link I sent you. The first link is just literally the entire thing's flat black. I don't think there's any difference between the hero and the regular.
No,
effects.
it's just the color scheme.
Yeah, I mean, all that is just pinstriping and stuff. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could just 3D print modules, just link on it.
Cena's coming out with a new helmet.
Yeah, I think that might turn into the same company that I don't know. Cena's got more capital behind him. They're trying to take and adapt what. Oh Christ! I forget the name of the company now. Anyway, yeah, they're wanting to make a helmet that does the. They're making it quiet by adding their noise cancellation stuff into it. Basically, it plays a tone so that your ears don't hear the wind and road noise.
I see. So it's almost masking it then.
That's exactly what I was asking.
Yeah.
There you go, Mike. I sent you a helmet.
I'm looking it up.
No, I think I will. Next helmet I'll definitely be ordering in the spring will be another variant to replace my variant.
Is the Mohawk salvageable?
It's just one-time glue.
Oh, okay.
For all the more that thing costs, I think it was like $6 to buy that Mohawk.
Oh, okay. That's not too bad then.
I was just buying.
Yeah, that AFX comes in 3X. The FX39 solid. You need to get yourself some body armor.
Okay, good luck finding body armor that fits.
That's always fun.
Well, that was the hardest part of all, is trying to find them a shirt in the middle of town. Yeah, Pittsburgh doesn't have like a Walmart anywhere accessible.
No, it's out of city limits. That was one of the things when
Yeah, I got pretty lucky whenever I got my wreck because the EMTs knew me, and they decided not to just cut off my armor, and they decided just to peel it back.
I'm lucky. The only crash I ever had is the first bike I had. I went into a nice, soft, grassy ditch.
Well, that's good.
Looked around to see if anybody saw me, got on the bike and left.
this will probably be the next helmet I'll buy, Shadow.
Ooh. Going on the chase on two wheels type thing going on?
My bike's red.
Yeah.
The only reason I bought this, the one I got, was because it was the cheapest one they offered. I can buy another one.
You call variants cheap?
As far as they run, this is the cheapest one you can buy.
Yeah, like I said, I'm going to probably be happy spending under $200 with the AFX.
Well, again, that's the only helmet I've crashed in so far, and I know I hit the pavement with it, and I know I slid on it, and I didn't black out, did nothing.
Well,
and no head trauma, and I didn't black out. It's like I told Burrito on Instagram. She's like, well, at least you didn't wreck in the new one. I said, yeah, but I most certainly wrecked in the most expensive one I have.
You should show him the EXO 950, the Scorpion EXO 950.
Yeah, that's the one that it's modular. I'm thinking about that one. I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to finish up the year with the LS2. Unless it really annoys the piss out of me, then I'll probably end up buying two helmets. But.
one thing that you might actually get I might consider getting myself is the airbag jacket. Seen those actually save some people. But
Just make sure you unhook it.
get off the bike.
Yeah.
God damn it! I gotta buy another one.
Oh, I forgot.
It's not terribly priced. It's up there, but I've seen a couple of videos of people that would have definitely broke something minimum wearing one of these, and they just walked away. It's like, really?
I mean, if you want to see the helmet I really wanted to buy, Shadow, and I couldn't because I couldn't justify the price for it. This.
I remember when they first started showing those type of jackets, and the guy falls off a billboard and it inflates, and he's encapsulated.
Because the one I have is actually a Raiden helmet as well.
Yeah, that looks shiny.
It's actually carbon fiber.
Never got into this carbon fiber craze. Is it just carbon fiber only better just because it's lighter?
More or less. But it shows out of stock, and I think they're getting ready to do away with the Raiden line, the variant, and they're going to go to the double stack. So,
Well, that's good for you because that means that this will probably go on sale as soon as they switch lines.
no, because it's already shown 3X out of stock. So they're not going to be getting any more.
But I went a little spin crazy on Amazon's little Prime Day thing because if you already have Prime, you get discounts on top of it. But,
Yeah.
I went out and got myself a 16-camera security system.
Oh wow!
It's going to replace my 8-camera system.
Alright, guys, this is going to be.
I think we've been streaming long enough. Everyone who came to watch, I thank you. We'll do this again next week. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one, guys. Thank you.
Bye.
Sneeze on you later.